And I just realized I was actually smiling. It was the first time I was smiling in years. Today I'm talking about 3 signs of nervous system healing that don't feel or look like healing at all. These are 3 signs that you're actually on the perfect path, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. When you start healing your nervous system, it's not going to look the way you expect. Most of us judge our progress by these questions like: am I feeling better? Am I more confident? Is my life improving? You will feel more tired, more confused, and overall, you can't put your finger on what is going on. And that is completely fine. This phase is what we call transition phase. It describes exactly what you're feeling today, that weird, unsure feeling where you know you are doing the work, you're doing the right things, but nothing seems to get better yet. Why should you even listen to me? I've lived this myself. Nearly 2 decades of not feeling confident, not feeling emotions at all. I had no real friends, no real love. I even developed chronic back pain from all the trauma, stress stored in my body. I'm not talking to this camera because I got a PhD or went to university and studied this topic. Sign number 1 is the emotional overload. You're feeling more emotions and you can't make sense of any of them. This is a very, very common feeling. All the trauma you experienced led you to learn to shut down and stop feeling at all. With your journey going through trauma, you are slowly opening yourself up again now. You don't yet recognize these emotions, the joy, the fear, the grief, the anger, because you haven't felt them in a very, very long time. And that's absolutely okay. Over time, you will get better at this. For myself, this showed up in a moment I remember vividly. I was walking past a mirror outside here. I looked myself in the mirror passively without thinking anything. And I just realized I was actually smiling. It was the first time I was smiling in years. And you know you're smiling on camera when somebody take a picture, but I was talking about like real genuine smiling because I'm happy. I was happy with who I was and who I was becoming. And I can admit here, I started crying right after that because I haven't seen myself smile in such a long time. And yeah, it was just such an emotional moment to realize this. We don't forget how to ride a bicycle. And we also don't forget how to feel emotions. We just have to get used to it again. We got a bit rusty over the years. If you keep doing what you're doing right now, you will notice that you can slowly make sense over these emotions again. On some days, you might feel emotions that have nothing to do with your current reality. You might be sad when you have no reason to be sad. That is a sign of your body processing trauma. Hear me out. The body can't just ignore emotions. Your mind can, it can block everything out, but your body keeps track. So when you're going through a hard time in your life with trauma, your body takes that trauma and stores it in the muscles, in the bones, in the fascia, everywhere. It stores it there. And now that you got time and you're letting yourself feel these emotions, your body pulls them out of the muscles, out of the bones, and starts to go through them. He starts to process what you didn't process for 15 years. This only happens when your nervous system feels safe. Then it pulls them out of the muscles, out of your body. Let your body do what it needs to do. This phase will pass faster if you don't distract yourself from those feelings, from those emotions. Sign number 2 is the extreme fatigue that you can feel. For me, this is called the martial art lesson. So you feel more tired than you ever thought was possible. Processing trauma is hard work. And that's for your body, for your subconscious mind, for everything, your whole system. Healing doesn't feel good at the start. Being tired all the time is actually a sign that trauma is being worked out of your system. Think about your body or your life like an energy bar. Each morning you wake up with 100 energy points. 8 hours of work take away 55 points. Daily tasks like cooking, cleaning, showering takes around 10 points. And then trauma work, that's heavy work for your body, for your subconscious mind. That takes off 20 points for every hour you do it, or your body and your subconscious mind do it. I learned this the hard way. So, while I was deep in my recovery journey with trauma, I tried to stay productive at all costs. I didn't want to be lazy, so I picked up martial arts as a hobby. Martial arts is extremely taxing on the body as well, because it keeps you in a state of fight or flight. I thought I could just out-train, outwork my trauma. I thought that if I pushed my body hard enough, that the exhaustion would go away. And it backfired terribly because I didn't prioritize my health, my immunity, my recovery. My whole system collapsed. So I got sick 4 times in just about 8 months. My body was literally screaming at me, "You have to stop now with doing this. I can't get over this. I can't heal like this." If you feel like you need to stay productive, forget it. You should, if you need to, you should sleep 10 hours a day if you feel like you need it. You should not feel guilty about not hitting the gym anymore or less often or something like that. You have to give your body the time to go through these emotions, to let them go, and then you can pick up the productive hobbies again. But prioritizing health right now and not fake productivity is way more important for you, short and long term. Sign number 3, you're starting to crave silence. You used to spend every waking minute chasing thrills, whether that was going on a night out, whether that was drinking, smoking, vaping, constant stimulation through TV, music shows, everything. Something had to stimulate your brain at all the time. Why was that? It's simple. You weren't looking for the boss, you were trying to distract yourself from those locked up emotions. Now that you finally accepted these emotions and let them flow through you, you no longer feel this need to run away from them. Take it from someone who used to go out every single weekend to drink heavily. Most people won't understand you, and you will not understand people that go out anymore. And that is completely fine. But be aware that they will attack you for healing yourself. People in pain have this weird protection method. They can try to attack and downplay your achievements to make themselves more comfortable. Don't be mad at them. They're in pain too, and they're just trying to hide it. You are working on it, and they can't yet do it, so they are trying to attack you and bring you back down to their level because they are scared of you leveling up without them. So if you need to spend time alone, feel free to do so. Go out in the nature, go in the woods, go in the lakes, wherever you go to get away and let those emotions be processed. Please do it. Now I got another 2 bonus signs that didn't make the video quite yet, but the first bonus sign will be the emotional roller coaster. So one morning you wake up, you feel amazing, and then 4 hours later you feel horrible, you're questioning everything, and then in the afternoon or in the evening you're good again. It's like an up and down. It's just again stored up trauma, small pieces of trauma coming out of your body. So let them go through you. It's totally normal and fine. The calling crisis. One day you think you found your purpose. The next you think it's the most stupid thing you've ever done. This is again, it plays into the emotional roller coaster because you have so many weird emotions coming up. And if the wrong emotion hits the wrong moment, you think you're destined to be a backpaying teacher like I was or something else. Just notice these signs in your life and don't take them too serious. Just know you're on the right path. See you in the next one. Make sure to like and follow.